Hello and welcome back everyone to another video. Welcome if you are new here. My name is Lena and I'm a hair cutting specialist. And today we are going to be talking about PIXIEs and specifically how you can know if you should be getting a PIXIE, because I know you've been thinking about it. I've had a PIXIE in the past. You can check out my other videos. You can see how short my hair was. I absolutely loved it. It felt right for me. You know, it just felt right. And I see from a lot of your comments like, oh, I wish I had a face like yours, or I wish I could pull it off. And you know what? Most people can pull off some type of a PIXIE. It doesn't have to be like super short hair, but you can most likely do some type of a short PIXIE, a beveled bob. So in this video, I just wanted to go over 5 things that I think you can wear a PIXIE if you check these off. So let's get into it. Number 1, people tell you you look better with your hair off your face. Not that they don't like you with your hair down, but when you do wear your hair off your face, you get a ton of compliments. Before I got a PIXIE, I was always wearing my hair off my face. So I would just pull my hair off my face. I would have some hair coming down this way, or I would actually like slick it all the way back like this. I just loved it that way. So I just really liked having my hair off my face. I would split it down the middle and pull it back. I would do something like this, a low bun. What that really tells you is you could literally just have super short hair and you could still pull it off. So that is your number 1 clue. If you can pull your hair off your face and you like the way you look with your hair off your face and people are complimenting you, then you are most likely a great candidate for a PIXIE. Number 2, this is about maintenance visits. I like going to the salon every once in a while. Not everybody does. If you're okay with maintenance visits and you enjoy going to the salon, you're a great candidate for a PIXIE. And that's because PIXIEs are so much maintenance, and you need to go back every once in a while to clean up your neckline, clean up around your ears, clean up your bangs if you're doing like a shaggy PIXIE that comes down. This is going to be a part of your life. A lot of people that go short want to stay short forever. Some people who want to go short end up growing it out. They live out through that phase and then they grow it long and then they go back to being short again. If you're good with that kind of timeline where you go short to long, back to short, you would enjoy having a PIXIE, and you're okay with that. You know, you're not too attached to your hair. You kind of wonder like, why are people so obsessed with long hair? Like, I don't get it. Like, you just wear whatever you want. That's how I feel. I feel like you should be able to do whatever the heck you want with your hair. You want to buzz it off, go for it. So if you want hair that feels right for you and for your own personality, and you're okay with going back to your stylist and changing it up every once in a while, then a PIXIE would be a great option for you, because it's such a fun haircut and hairstyle. You're gonna have a lot of fun styling it, and you are going to want to possibly bleach it, change colors, because a short PIXIE always looks so much more fun with really funky colors. Number 3, you are going to be okay with having a ton of products. I've had clients come in to see me and they say, okay, I want a PIXIE, cut it off, I'm ready for a change. And then I say, okay, I need to ask you first, are you okay with maintenance visits? And they're like, yeah, that's fine. Then I ask them if they're okay with products. They'll say no, like they don't like products. If you don't like products, you're not a product junkie, you're not someone who goes into Sephora, sees what's coming up, what's new, and you don't like to put pomades in your hair, you don't like to blow dry your hair, you just want to wash and go, you can still wear a PIXIE. But let me tell you, if you were to use products, your PIXIE will look so much better. For those days when your hair is sticking out around your ear or sticking out in the back, you're gonna need a really strong pomade, and you're gonna need to blow dry it and kind of like smooth it down. I do have a video tutorial on how to style your PIXIE, so I'll put it up right here and you can check it out. You do need a lot of product, especially if you're gonna like shake it up and you're gonna add volume on top, or if you're gonna want it to be piecey. You have to kind of really love product and love experimenting with product. It's gonna take a little bit of time, and I find when your hair is short, it feels like it's growing out really fast. When I have longer hair, it doesn't feel like it's growing, but when it's short, it feels like it grows an inch a day, because you notice those details. So you need the products to keep your hair in place, looking nice and looking chic and fresh, especially like with a PIXIE. It just has to look nice. You can't have a disheveled PIXIE. You can't have greasy PIXIE. You gotta like wash it, dry it, put a ton of product in it, and really learn how to style it for yourself. Number 4, you find long hair boring. This is so interesting because I think a lot of people don't know how much we've been indoctrinated with society's standards of beauty. I am someone who, when I lived in the Middle East, I saw all these beautiful women with long, gorgeous hair, and I immediately wanted long, gorgeous hair. And I grew it out and I put henna in it to make it stronger, which it did. I spent so much time maintaining my hair. I used to cut it myself. It was a mission. When I chat with my clients and I tell them the reason we think long hair is like feminine is literally just, it's like an old, outdated standard of beauty. It doesn't need to be long. Look at Marilyn Monroe. She was like gorgeous and she had short hair, and Audrey Hepburn and all these icons that have short hair and they still look amazing. It has nothing, like your beauty has nothing to do with long hair. And it's not until I bring it up in the session that my client will say something like, yeah, you know what? I feel that same way too, but nobody else agrees with me. So if you're someone who is secretly feeling like long hair is boring and it doesn't really suit you, you don't really like it. When you have long hair, you just feel like you feel weighed down, you feel like it's not for you, you don't feel pretty with long hair, then you should cut your hair off. I don't know if you should do a pixie, but definitely explore going shorter. That was like my little tangent on long hair and how we've been just like brainwashed into believing that long hair is amazing. I give you permission to not like long hair. Long hair is not the holy grail. It doesn't mean anything. It's not gonna make somebody love you. If long hair doesn't vibe with you, forget it. Don't do long hair, okay? Go short. Number 5, working off number 4, you just feel it. There's something about a pixie where you just envision yourself looking and feeling amazing, and you just know that that's what you want. You're drawn to it. You know that you're gonna feel better about yourself with it. You know that you can't wait to have a pixie. When I wanted a pixie, everyone around me said no, even though I've had it before. I've had short hair before. I've had short hair my whole life. And I wanted to go from long to short, and everyone was like, oh my God, you don't have enough hair. Your hair is not like pretty and whatever. Like, I don't know. Everyone just came up with their own theories about why I shouldn't have a pixie. And it was the strangest thing because I'm like, how would you know? I feel right about it. So if you are feeling right about getting a pixie, go for it. If you're not sure, get a wig and put it on, pull your hair back and see how it feels. And there's like apps that you can get now where you can like play around with your hair. So I just realized that this video was more of a pep talk about why you should go short. But I hope this video helped you. Let me know in the comments below if you want to get a pixie and you're not sure because everybody around you is telling you you shouldn't, or you don't think you're pretty enough, or like, I want you to get all of those things out of your head and do what works for you. Do what you feel is right for you. And I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.